Every week, the editorial staff at Kelley Blue Book gets to drive a fresh batch of the latest, greatest cars, which is awesome, but 1 week isn't necessarily enough time to know what a car is really all about. That's why last year we took possession of this, the 2007 Mini Cooper S long-term test car. Our classic-looking red and white Mini Cooper arrived from the factory with a 6-speed manual transmission, convenience package which includes rain-sensing wipers, an auto-dim rear-view mirror, auto headlamps, and keyless go comfort access, and the Hypersport package, which includes the dynamic stability control and upgraded suspension of the Sport package, plus the racier-looking Aero kit. We've had the Mini Cooper S in our possession now for about 6 months, and in that time we've driven it all around Los Angeles, back and forth on trips to Las Vegas, and on winding mountain roads just like this one. And in that time, we've had a chance to come up with our initial impressions of the vehicle. Here's what the editorial staff at Kelley Blue Book thinks.
I usually avoid manual drive cars, but the Mini's smooth shifts and quirky design make me want to drive it.
The Mini has a lot of cool features, but it's too bad Charlize Theron is optional.
Around town, sometimes I think it's kind of skittish, but in the mountains, it's world class.
What I really love about the Mini is that it's distinctive looking, and therefore it's easy to find in any parking lot, and it's small enough to park anywhere to boot, which is great, especially in Southern California.
Leanne's right. At a little more than 12 feet long, our Mini Cooper S is super easy to park, and its small stature only adds to the retro chic coolness of its styling. Now, the modern Mini Cooper was reintroduced to America in 2002, and then redesigned in 2007. But unless you see them side by side, you might have a hard time telling the old model from the new model. The Mini Cooper's ride is a little bit firm, doubly so in the case of our Cooper S with the Sport package, but it's hard to complain when taking corners like this. Aha! The Mini's taut suspension, quick steering ratio, and small size really work together to give it a sense of agility on these tight mountain roads. Almost as fun as going through the corner is accelerating out of the corner. That turbocharged engine has a lot of torque, and you can just feel it pull you right through. And when it's time to slow it all down, the brakes work pretty good too. Our Mini Cooper S came equipped with an optional Aero kit, which is fine. We kind of like the aggressive look, but the wheel arches that we love so much on the Mini Cooper are cut off abruptly, giving it kind of a tacked-on look. The Mini Cooper S is all about style, and that extends to the interior. We've got this big speedometer, and you've got this Mini Cooper logo-shaped climate control, but it's kind of hard to use. For example, there's two knobs that are virtually identical. One changes the volume, the other changes the station, and I always get them mixed up. All right, so it's not perfect, but it's hard not to like a car that crams that much fun into that small amount of space. We've got a full 6 months before we have to hand the keys back to Mini USA, so who knows what adventures we'll have between now and then. There's only one way to find out. Be sure to check the latest news section of KBB.com for future updates on the Mini Cooper S and other cars in our long-term test fleet.